So, welcome back. We are playing Hooked on You Part 2 now. And if you don't know what's happening, go watch the other video. We are trying to romance the Huntress, which I'm usually not able to do that because every time I do a game that is choose your own adventure, I don't get what I want. Anyways, let's get into the game. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favorite. Meat is good. Meat is murder. Are you a vegan? Which you know, considering what you've been up to. Who are you to be judgy now? I'm just sharing facts, and you need to murder something to eat its meat. So that's like technically true. Technically true, it's best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping, let's eat. Oh my god, she's crazy. Hey, Jasper, you think of what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, or several parts of an overlapping people, perhaps. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down pants, you know. When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours. And we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today, and you're not carving up that delectable meal. Oh my god. Wow, he's right for a change, because I am the broad axe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who's saying twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked and no blood. Ugh, you two are ridiculous. Biceps swinging. Ugh, you two and your ridiculous bicep swinging contests. Enough, grow up. Obviously my gorgeous katana is the only option, obs. The hell it is. Oh, I'll show you both my katana, and send you to actual hell if you'd like. Please stop, please. I hate when we fight, or talk, or even when we look at each other in the eye. Mood. I could do it. I have a skull of Azirov. Great, instead of slicing it up, you can club it to a second death. Hey Jasper, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve it up. Carve up Felix. I mean dinner. Is there a survivor named Felix? I'll have to look when I play Dead by Daylight again. Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapon for 72 straight hours. Wow. And it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they all take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value and maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus. I don't know what I'm saying. Hey, why don't you let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. He hated when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. I'm ready. Ready. Here we go. Slice. Perfect. These make me dizzy sometimes. Perfect. Damn it. Not bad. Oh. Not bad. Bro, this thing's going so fast. Damn it. You missed completely. That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Dinner is finally served. For real. The sounds especially coming from the masked killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to be really embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean, come on. We're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their mask. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they were just trying to mash stuff through there. That just reminds me of the Michael Myers meme where he's like shoving Cheez-Its or something in his mask and it's just... Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about it, Jasper. Number 2 is no number 2. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of disembodied body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want? Tell them. This is gross. I'm sorry. Look at that seagull. I'm gonna say I'm sorry. Actually, it's not the food or company. I'm just super self-conscious how I look when I eat. I was just pretending to be grossed out by the dinner, so I'd have an excuse not to chew in front of everyone. Sorry if that made things awkward. I'm actually extremely hungry. Yeah, watching people eat is gross, but try to relax and not worry about what everyone thinks. It's so important to always remember people are watching you, judging you, definitely not ignoring you, right, guys? Is anyone listening to me? Typically a group that includes one, if not more, cannibals staring at you and meat juice dripping from their chins would be quite scary. However, right now you're barely able to keep your head up, let alone get scared and run away. I'm a narrator, not a physician, so please don't take this as medical advice, but I'm pretty sure you need to eat to stay alive. Oh hey, it's me again! Your friend, mentor, and guide, narrator to the narrator, the ocean. Not sure how I feel about the characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one could tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. There are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you were. Am I right? For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious, I gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. If you made many choices by now, some of them I liked. Some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make the choices that I like. How the fuck do I know what you like? You wake up and find the Huntress holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Oh good, you're okay. Sometimes when I try to care for people, they have a way of ending up less alive when I started. Which would be a total bummer if that happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy, living person around. Usually, I'm just falling into the same old routine of smashing everyone's heads open with a hatchet before I really get to know who they are as a person. But you're not nearly as scared or too busy writhing in pain to see for me. You feel nervous in her arms, not just because it may be crushing you a little bit, but because she's beautiful. Yes, beautiful, but I was just gonna narrate that fact, not, say it out loud as every single word like some creep. Beautiful mask, your bunny mask, it's quite gorgeous. Nice recovery, but now you're awake and talking, you gotta keep this up. Did you make it yourself? You're the first person to ever ask me that. Yes, I did. You seem so quirky and cool. Quirky? You could do anything. Own an Etsy store. Be a doctor. Why is it that you kill people? Huntress sighs. You can practically see the memories flickering across her eyes, but she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign. It was all I was ever taught to do as a young girl, so I thought it was right. Even though the mask You can see that the Huntress is blushing a bit. It seems like your line of questioning has made her a little nervous. Hey, you didn't eat much at dinner. Want a snack? She offers you some jerky. Probably human jerky. But her spice game is on point because it smells pretty damn good. I'll accept it. I'm not gonna die on this island by starvation. That's what a pussy would do. When on Murderer's Island, you might as well eat as killers do. Plus, you are really hungry, and you could chow down on jerky sensationally, right? I'd love some. After a moment of quiet chewing on what you choose to believe is not human thigh meat, you decide to be bold and ask her another question. Have you ever been in a relationship before? Dang, you're really going there. You do not play around, Jasper. Huntress takes a moment to think deeply before answering. I must say, it's quite amusing to see this hulking bombshell get all twisted up with these personal questions. Kudos to you, Jasper. Thank you. I know. My vampiric charm is great. There was this one deer that looked at me quite provocatively in a clearing once, but that doesn't count, does it? You hear the faintest giggle bubble out of the Huntress behind the Huntress's Huntress's. Ha, you're so cute, Huntress. No, it doesn't count. My mouse is in the way, I'm so sorry. Whoa, what's this? You found something in the sand? Huntress reached down to pick it up. It's a hair clip. You probably left by some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago, who was definitely still alive. And not dead at all. Huntress closes the bag of jerky with the hair clip. Seems like she's a little mixed up how exactly a particular item works. Should you go with the flow, or show off your knowledge of this advanced humaning? Show her a thing or two. You silly goose. Oh, God. I wouldn't say that. You chuckle before reaching out for the bag of jerky. You take the barrette off and collect the lock of the Huntress' hair, clipping it back into an attractive swoop. Much better. Huntress is so happy that you taught her something new about the human trinkets. She touches the hair clip with her in her hair with a shy smile. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new dangers has popped up on this strange island, only to find out it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important to stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for cute flirt points was not a part of the evening activities. That's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No, no time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Go, 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 go. Once everyone has gathered around at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry, you hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means that we're behind on time for evening activities, and we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story, but story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh great, we have to decide as a group. That never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head up clean off. But no fuss, no muss. No, I'd rather keep my head. Voice trembling, you realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. Sorry everyone, I think they were talking about me, to be honest. I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before, even though it's taken some pressure off me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Seriously, has anything ever happened on schedule even once? Damn it, Donald, if you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick, and then I'll drown you in his blood. Clytha, Fuss and Muss are back on. You two know I love to hack and slash and slice. Oh my god, that was like a twister. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. But we still gotta get started on story time, so... Jasper, who do you think should go? Ah, damn it, that's a name. Please pick someone quickly, so the tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. We're picking Huntress. I choose you, Huntress. Pokemon reference. Whoa, the entire experience is carefully crafted to avoid IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful in the catchphrases, will ya? Why is my thing not working? There we go. Huntress steps to tell her story. The campfire flickers in her faraway eyes. There is a village outside the deep and ominous redwood. No children dared to step foot past the threshold of thick trees and brush that separates safety from the unknown. Grown men that ventured in often would never return, and the sounds that echoed out into the village were something inhuman. The woman of the town told a story to the young children, hoping that it would be enough to dissuade them from curious exploration beyond the boundaries of a village. They told of a creature that lurks in the woods, half woman, half beast, singing like a siren, haunting, beautiful, her voice the last relic of her humanity. It lulls all who hear into her domain, and not precious child nor fierce soldier can escape once you are in her clutches. Those who have seen her say she wears a mask of a hair stained with blood of so many poor souls. The hatchet she wields has been brought down brutally on the skull of many an unsuspecting hunter. The nightmare doesn't end there, for what's a hungry beast to do with the frigid winters with nothing but hunter meat to live off of? It is said that the Huntress, as the villagers called her, couldn't bring herself to kill the young girls she came across the forest. Instead, they'd all suffer even worse fate. Longing for for a child of her own, she'd bring them back into her secluded cabin to keep them safe. She'd wrap a tight cord of rope around their necks and affix them to the wall. That way, they'd be warm. That way, they'd be out of harm's way. The Huntress would even bring the girls presents, toys she'd pilfered from other bodies, masks she'd fashioned out of things from the cottage, and little dolls made of grass and twigs. But these toys did nothing to quell the children's fear. Within days, the girls would waste away from starvation and dehydration. For all her good intentions, the Huntress had never learned how to care for a human child. You see a tear creep down from underneath the Huntress's mask. Suddenly, the most beautiful singing voice you ever heard fills the air. I'm not singing. Y'all, Sleep, my darling, tiny one, tucked within your bed so tight, else the old gray wolf will come and grab you by your side. There's a brief moment of silence, and you feel the need to contribute into this stirring moment. I'm gonna join in singing. Maybe she'll like it. He'll snatch you up between his teeth, if on the bed's edge you sleep, and drag you in the forest deep beneath the quaking tree. Huntress can't believe you know this song. You stare an intimate glance across the campfire. So close your eyes and fall asleep, count the little woolly sheep, tucked so tightly you must keep, or he will come for you. The song ends and you both met with silence around the campfire. I love that song. Bayou Shaka? The old Soviet lullaby, right? It is a song my mom used to sing me before bed every night. But now, I must go. The memories, they are so much. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit, so that they can all have a moment before bed. Everyone leaves, and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all 7 seconds before the trickster shows up and blaring his latest song. Oop. Hey baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Bitch, you ain't a mermaid. Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I'm the ultimate catch on this island, the only lobster in the ocean of sardines. What? No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. No, I'm not. I simp for you, but I'm not coming for you. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Huntress approaches you. Of course you liked my story. Who won? It had everything. Cute kids, dead men, a huntress. I find that all stories are better with the sound of burning fire filling the air around you. All the smoke, however, I could do without. I'd rather eat BBQ than smell like this. Smell like it. Let's rinse off all the campfire with a dip in the hot tub, shall we? Dipping in a hot tub with a Huntress? You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her, an offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk. Bro, I'm going to get see some Huntress. You and her storyteller friends slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for everything for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean to the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion can handle it. Before you run off, I wanted to make something clear. You know that half-woman, half-beast I was talking about in my story? That's me. I'm her. No, wait, how cool. That's really awesome. Thanks for being so vulnerable and telling such a personal story. Huntress Fox shyly twirls her hair. Tell the truth, what did you think of my tale? Do I have the makings of a best-selling author, such as a comedic mastermind does Tierfisk? I don't know how to say that. It was a really well told narrative, clear beginning, middle, and end. Riveted from the start. Plus the woman in the forest, I mean, you are clearly not the true villain. You were just traumatized as a child. Okay, now you're just being a suck-up. Huntress's eyes leer at you from behind her mask. She had her time in spotlight, and is playing a coy now. Call her out, her tired story. Now, I'm gonna chuckle awkwardly. I chuckle awkwardly at the Huntress' statement of the obvious. Why are you laughing? I can't help but giggle when I'm both about to die and also maybe falling in love. Delightful. I already love her. You can't believe how awkward this intimidating woman seems right now. It's actually pretty endearing. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly, despite your steamy companion. It's a little chilly, and your bare shoulders must be freezing. Let's head back to the fire and put me to bed, eh? We hate to intrude on whatever smooth moves were about to be unveiled themselves, but it's time for bed. Usually nighttime is when I do my best hunting, but after a day like today, even I'm pretty tuckered out. Will I see you tomorrow, Jasper? Only if I don't see you first. You make a cute little bow hunting motion. Huntress catches the bow hunting motion. Huntress catches the imaginary arrow you shoot in her teeth, and then bites down hard, snapping in half. At least you think that's what she's doing. It's kind of hard to tell. Good night, my little snack. Oh, she's gonna eat me. Oh no. I'm sure she wasn't referenced to actually eat you. Bro, she's gonna eat me. You head over the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Huntress' story of the half-human, half-beast that all those innocent children and attempt to save them all and led her to their door. Are you mistaken prisoner here on this island? Is that your salvation, or will it be your demise? Before you can dwell on this too much, Claudette and Dwight arrive. They're now familiar creepy smiles stretching from ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by a firelight. I must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable, or die trying. They hand over a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Just keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the type that want to rob you of their beauty. Ready. Boop. We'll just turn it off. No matter how many things you listen to, you can't sleep. You decide to ask for one of the killers to spend alone time with you until you're sleepier. Who would you like to summon lay by a fire? Well, before this happens, I think I'm gonna end it here. And we had a nice episode here. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in another video. Bye bye.